I'm Valerie. After more than 11 years working in corporate IT, I finally fulfilled a long-time dream of mine and moved from Prague to Sicily. On this channel, I share what it's really like to start over in a new country, the good, the difficult, and everything in between. You'll also find everyday life in Sicily, fitness, healthy food, travel, and the little moments that make this island feel like home. Sicily actually is famous for a very budget-friendly lifestyle, starting from housing. If you're looking to buy or to rent, it is pretty affordable, continuing with the affordable restaurant prices, grocery prices, finishing with entertainment. I broke down the most realistic months of living, and let's start from the background. And so we are a young couple and we are fitness coaches, and we are very passionate about health and fitness. Lots of our budget goes into the quality foods, supplements. So I split our monthly expense into different categories. Let's address elephant in the room. How much does the rent in Sicily cost? Da-da-dam, drum roll. And our house with a garden and pool, we were very lucky to find it, of course, in the small Sicilian town, very close to Palermo and even closer to the airport, is 1,100 euros. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. It's on one level. It's pretty small, even though it has 2 bedrooms, but I think it's just enough for 2 people and occasional visitors. Next expense is connected to the house. It's electricity. Electricity we pay here once in 2 months, and for now we paid it just once, so I'm able to give you this number. It's a 45 euro. But also we have a solar panels on top of this house, so in summer it will be practically free. The electricity will be practically free, or at least I expect that. Next one is water. Water is paid in Sicily, or at least in our region, once and a half a year, and as again we didn't pay it yet, but as far as I know from our owner, we could count on 50 euros per month. So the next one is garbage tax. So this is basically the fee which we pay for the service that every evening we put out the certain type of garbage, neither plastic or paper or mixed or bio, and this garbage is getting picked up. So for that we also pay the once half a year price, and it's also calculated per like how many persons are in the household. But again, we didn't pay it yet, but from what I heard from our owner, we could count on like 30 euros per month. Next up is internet. Internet is actually pretty pricey here in comparison with what we paid in Prague for the quality of it. So for the internet we pay 30 euro per month, and this is like a 5G modem, so the upload speed is not really the greatest, and like the quality of it is not really the greatest because it is this house is also not connected to the optic fiber. So in that regard I consider it like a bit pricey for what we get. And then our mobile phones, 2 SIM cards, cost us 10 euro per month per each, so basically 20 euros. And this includes 200 gigabytes of data and unlimited calls. So that is very affordable, I would say. The next step I have here is a health insurance. Health insurance can really vary a lot, and depending if you are EU citizen, if you're not EU citizen, if you're enrolled into Italian health system and you want to pay maybe the to be enrolled fully and use all the services fully, or maybe you're using private health insurance. So for now I use a private Italian health insurance, and it cost me 220 euro per year. So we basically paid 440 for 2 of us, and I think it around about 37 euros per month. This is a not really high coverage insurance. This is insurance which is just needed to be able to register in Italy. So for now we decided to go with that one, but of course there were like a lot of different options, and it heavily depends on what you prefer. The next step is gas for the car. This is a much more expensive than in the rest of the Europe here, but we another change for us that we actually don't use car that much. So I think for us it's like 100 euros per month. That's what we will use, but it of course depends again how much do we use the car. We usually just walk everywhere, buy food in our town, and again if we need to do some shopping or if we need to go somewhere, if we want to go to Palermo or to have some dinner somewhere else, then of course we use the car. So it's like it costs us about like 100 euros per month to fill up the car and use this gas. Groceries, food, beverages, so let's get into that. And for groceries, we are averaging about 800 euro per month for two of us. Again, as I said already in the beginning of the video, in the background, we are both very passionate about health and fitness, and we do eat very high protein diet. That means lots of eggs, lots of fish, lots of meat, lots of red meat, chicken, Greek style yogurts. That all have much higher price in the shops than you would imagine. So our lunch would never be just like pasta pomodoro, like pasta with tomato sauce and parmesan on top. So we always have protein on the side. The next category will be restaurants for us, and also I would include there like smaller bites. So I budget for it 200 to 300 euros, also including coffees outside, pasticceria, bar, maybe some small snacks, anything like what we can get sometimes if we want. For a restaurant, we do not go very often, but maybe once a week we would find ourselves like going for some pizza or some fish restaurant. So the normal, I would say, check in restaurant, again, we don't drink, so this is without wine, this is just with sparkling water. Normal check would be 60 to 70 euros, considering again both of us would take some protein, which is like piece of meat or piece of fish, and maybe some pasta to share or some starters to share. So it's not one dish, but it's like several dishes, including a protein, which is always the most costly on the check. Next category will be gym. Gyms here are I don't know, not too expensive, not too cheap. So we pay basically 40 euro per month per person, but with the 3 months prepayment. So if you pay for 3 months right away, it's a bit cheaper. And the next category here in health is supplements. We do not take much supplements, but the only supplement, especially now since we moved to Sicily and fruits and fresh fish and vegetables are available here in a very, very high quality. We do take one supplement, which is omega-3 fish oil from Ecology, and this is just something we've been taking already for 1 year and restoring our omega-3 levels, and that cost us 100 euro for 2 of us. So one bottle costs about like 46 euros plus delivery, so I rounded up for 100 euros for 2 of us. So that's for supplements. I have entertainment, so if we want to go to museum, maybe to the beach club, somewhere else, so I would budget it for like 100 euro a month. We go to entertain ourselves, but we do not go that much, and actually museum tickets and beach clubs are pretty affordable in Sicily. And another cost which we have, which I actually needed to include into the house maintenance, is the pool maintenance. As we have our pool filled year round, there needs to be a person who comes here and maintains it once a week so it doesn't bloom. It is 150 euros per month in summer months, and then when the weather will be less hot, the person will come less, and it will cost 130 a month. So for now we pay 150 a month for the pool maintenance. And the last category is beauty and self-care, I would say. So this is again very personal to everyone. I spent here for beauty, just for pedicure. This is something I like doing in the salon. I do not do my nails, I have it natural, and I do not do my hair. I started to do it myself. Since we moved to Sicily, I tried to do it at home, so basically the hair toning. So on that, basically I'm saving up money, or I do not use that. But if you would like to do that in the salon, the hair toning costs 40 euros, the hair cut costs 20 to 25 euros, and the pedicure in a good salon, like in a better one, would be also 40 euros with the nail gel or like nail polish. So our monthly expenses for beauty, I would round then about 50 euros, because my boyfriend also does the beard fade, which costs funny 5 euros here. In comparison, then I remember then in Prague he would pay like 20 or so. So yeah, very affordable beauty, I would say, here. So the grand total of our monthly expenses here in Italy for 2 persons is about 3k euros, or to be precise, 2,982 a month. It's basically, yeah, what you would expect as a basic minimum, I would say, staying here, living not a luxury life, but also we do not restrict ourselves. If we want to eat something, if we want to go somewhere, if we want to have some experience, we would have it. But at the same time, we also try to stay mindful about like how we spend our money, where our money goes. Like maybe we can cut costs somewhere, not to spend in them, like, let's say, mindlessly. I hope this video helped you to understand what are the prices in Sicily and how your budget can be built. Of course, it can vary from person to person, from household to household, but this is what we as a young couple spend here in Sicily, living a comfortable life. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe for the channel. It will help me a lot, and I see you in my next video. Ciao!